In the near future, do you want a new live-action movie made about King Conan or King Kull, both sword and sorcery heroes? If so, what actor or actors do you want involved as which character or characters? This video presents a chronological series of Marvel Comics comic book covers related to each character. First, King Conan, followed by King Kull. The comic books were published in the 1970s and 1980s. As the covers go by, lots of fascinating information is provided, including information about the creator of the characters plus the origin of each of the characters. However, the information is not intended to relate to the specific cover being shown. Conan and Kull were both created by Robert E. Howard, an American writer who lived from 1906 to 1936. Howard wrote pulp fiction in a diverse range of genres and is regarded as the father of the sword and sorcery subgenre. By 1932, Howard had officially conceptualized Conan, and in his lifetime wrote 21 stories, many for Weird Tales Pulp magazine. Over the years, many other writers have written works featuring Conan. King Conan started off as Conan the Barbarian. In 1982, there was a Conan the Barbarian movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as Conan, and there were more movies about Conan after this. The earliest appearance of a Howard character named Conan was that of a black-haired barbarian with heroic attributes in the 1931 short story People of the Dark. Many Conan stories involve him in heroic adventures filled with princesses and wizards. The setting is in a mythical Hyborian age set in the times after the fall of Atlantis and before any known ancient civilization. Conan has a penchant for saving damsels in distress, a humorous nature, and enduring loyalty. Conan's main abilities are strength, combativeness, intelligence, agility, and endurance. Conan is a Cimmerian and was born on a battlefield and is the son of a village blacksmith. Conan matured quickly as a youth, and by age 15, he was already a respected warrior who had participated in the destruction of the Aquilonian fortress of Venarium. After its demise, Conan was struck by wanderlust and began the adventures chronicled by Howard, encountering skulking monsters, evil wizards, and beautiful princesses. Conan roamed throughout the Hyborian Age nations as a thief, outlaw, mercenary, and pirate. As Conan grew older, he began commanding vast units of warriors and escalating his ambitions. In his 40s, Conan seized the crown from the tyrannical king of Aquilonia, the most powerful kingdom of the Hyborian Age, having strangled the previous ruler on the steps of his own throne. Conan's adventures often result in him performing heroic feats, though his motivation for doing so is largely to protect his own survival or for personal gain. Starting in the 1960s, a series of Conan paperback books were published, 8 of which had phenomenal artist Frank Frazetta covers that set the look of Conan from that point on. King Kull is also known as Kull of Atlantis. In 1997, there was a Kull the Conqueror movie starring Kevin Sorbo as Kull and Tia Carrere as his female enemy. That movie was originally intended to be the third Conan movie, Conan the Conqueror, but Arnold Schwarzenegger declined to play the role of Conan. Kevin Sorbo was reluctant to redo a character already played, so the character was changed to Kull. Kull is a more introspective character than Howard's subsequent creation, Conan, whose first appearance was in a rewrite of a rejected Kull story. In the Conan the Barbarian story, Shadows of the Skull, it is revealed that Conan is a direct descendant of Kull. Kull of Atlantis, or Kull the Conqueror, made his first published appearance in a story titled The Shadow Kingdom in the August 1929 issue of Weird Tales. The story starts shortly after Kull, a barbarian from Atlantis, has conquered Valusia and becomes its king. A total of 3 Kull stories were published before Howard's death, and later 9 more stories and a poem. Kull was born in pre-cataclysmic Atlantis, 100,000 BC. He was a pirate between his late adolescence and his early 20s. He then becomes an outlaw, and then a gladiator, then a mercenary, and then a leader of mercenaries. By his early 30s, he is involved in a revolt and becomes a king. Once a king, he faces several internal and external challenges. More videos like this one, short and longer, can be viewed at the Comic Excitement Convention Sword and Sorcery playlist. Please like, comment, subscribe, and click the notifications bell.